All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about something that is a total game changer for your personal finances. I want you to forget about those complicated spreadsheets. Forget about manually entering every little thing. Today, we're going to talk about how to get total financial clarity using some really simple, modern techniques that, honestly, anyone can master.
But seriously, take a second and think about this. I mean, really think about it. Beyond the big stuff like your rent or your mortgage, can you honestly say you know where every single dollar you earn actually ends up each month?
Look, if the answer is not really, you are definitely not alone. For so many of us, our own finances can feel just like this, a really dense fog. It's kind of hazy, it's tough to see what's coming up, and trying to navigate it with any real confidence feels, well, almost impossible.
And you know what that fog creates? It leads directly to these feelings. That little knot of stress in your stomach when you think about your spending, the confusion when you log into your bank account and the numbers aren't what you expect, and that awful feeling that your money is in the driver's seat, not you.
Okay, but here's the good news. This is the big promise of what we're breaking down right now. What if you could just slice right through all that fog and get complete, total control? And not by spending hours and hours on it, but in less time than it takes to make your morning coffee. It sounds too good to be true, but it is absolutely possible.
So how do we actually do it? Well, it all starts right here. Section 1, automating your expense tracking. You see, the secret is to stop working for your money. It's time to let technology do all that heavy lifting for you. And the key idea here is something called financial automation. It sounds fancy, but it's super simple. It just means using smart tools, apps basically, that connect to your accounts and do all the boring, tedious work automatically. They sort your spending, they send you updates, they create little reports, all without you having to do a thing. And the tools available to us now are just incredible. For example, you've got an app like Mint, which is amazing for just getting a bird's eye view of everything in one place. Then there's something like YNAB, which has a totally different philosophy. It's all about proactive budgeting, giving every single dollar a job before you even spend it. And if you're a data person, an app like Revolut gives you instant notifications and really sharp analytics right on your phone.
And the best part? The way this all works is ridiculously simple. It really just boils down to 3 steps. 1, you securely link your bank accounts and your credit cards. 2, the app just starts working. It pulls in all your transactions and automatically puts them in the right buckets: groceries, gas, entertainment, all that. And 3, you start getting these super useful alerts and reports that give you a perfect snapshot of your financial life.
Okay, so that's your daily spending sorted. But what about the bigger picture? Let's move on to Section 2, because we can apply this exact same idea of automated clarity to managing our investments.
And just like with spending, there's a tool for every kind of investor. So if you're someone who just wants to kind of set it and forget it, a platform like Fondi is fantastic for that hands-off, automated tracking. If you're a more active trader, eToro is going to give you that real-time performance data you need. And for those who really want to dive deep into the weeds, TradingView has some incredibly powerful charting tools. The goal is always the same though: clarity at a glance.
And the benefits here are just huge. I mean, just picture this. You log in and bam, your entire portfolio, all your stocks, your funds, everything is right there in one clean dashboard. You can set up automatic contributions so you're consistently growing your wealth, and maybe most importantly, you can see exactly how you're tracking against the financial goals you set for yourself.
And a visual like this is what it's all about. Are you on track? Is your strategy actually working? With these tools, it's not a guess anymore. It's a simple visual check-in. You can literally see the gap between where you are today and where you want to be, which empowers you to make smart adjustments along the way.
Which brings us to the real heart of it all in Section 3, your 5-minute financial routine. Because, look, having great tools is one thing, but they're pretty useless without a good habit. And this habit is designed to be so simple, so easy that it's actually sustainable.
So, what are you actually doing in those 5 minutes? It's this simple. You spend, say, 2 minutes just quickly reviewing any alerts or notifications from your apps. Was there a big expense? Did a bill get paid? Then you take another 2 minutes to check in on your big picture goals. How's that savings account looking? How's the portfolio doing? And finally, just 1 minute to make any tiny course corrections you might need. That's it. 5 minutes, done.
5. That's the magic number. Not an hour, not even 30 minutes. Just 5 minutes a day is all it takes to stay completely aware and in control of your own financial destiny. This right here is the very definition of financial productivity. And hey, if you want to make this even more efficient, here are a few quick tips. First, try to simplify. The fewer accounts and cards you have, the less there is to track and the clearer the picture becomes. Second, set really clear, specific goals. Not just save more money, but save $500 for that trip. And finally, be consistent. Whether you do it every day or just a few times a week, stick to that check-in.
So let's pull all of this together. What's the payoff? What do you actually get from putting this simple system into practice? Let's talk about the results.
I mean, just look at this transformation. It's night and day. You go from that financial fog we talked about at the beginning to absolute clarity. All that stress and confusion gets replaced by a genuine sense of control and confidence. And you stop making money decisions based on guesswork and start making them based on real, actual data.
This is what we're talking about. This can be your new reality. Total clarity on where your money goes, complete control over where it's going in the future, a huge reduction in that nagging financial stress, and the power that comes from knowing day in and day out that you're making the smartest possible decisions with your money.
And that's really the core message here. Start today, track your finances effortlessly, and see results in weeks. This is not some long, painful process. The clarity, the feeling of control, it starts almost right away. And that positive momentum builds way faster than you might think.
So it all comes down to this, right? The tools are out there. The method is incredibly simple. Your financial future is right there, waiting for you to take confident, informed control. The only question left is, how are you going to answer?